Hey you guys, I'm Heather, I'm the Yogi. Welcome to Friday Power Flow. Before we get started, I'm going to fix a few things. My mat is off. My curtains are a little messed up back here. This seems to be, well, an external representation of how I'm feeling inside. There's a lot going on. I've got a lot going on in my head right now. There's a lot going on in the world. It seems like it's been that way for a while. What to do? Let's practice. Let's get on our mats. Let's flow. Friday, power flow. We're going to get started in downward facing. So go ahead, come onto your mat. Come onto your downward dog. Or if you like, you can begin in child's pose. Spread your fingers wide here. If you can let your head hang down, let your heels soften down, and let's take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Take a really big inhale, fill up. And a big exhale, empty out. Set your gaze to one point or close your eyes. If you want to add in some movement in addition to the movement of your breath, go for it. You can do that. Just pay attention. Be mindful. I feel like when my thinking mind is full of stuff, that's when my actions become less mindful. So let's empty our minds as best we can, and let's be more mindful. Let's practice being present here. Take another big breath in, and a long breath out. Once more, big inhale, fill up. As you exhale, lightly step or jump to the front of your mat. Find your halfway lift. Your flat back, fold forward, exhale. Oh yeah, I need to paint my toenails again too. Come on into your ragdoll. All kinds of distractions, right? All kinds of distractions all the time. Our minds are full. Our bodies lots of times are full of tension and resistance. So maybe you notice that, where there's tension, where there's resistance. And this process of loosening up and lightening up. I know that's a big reason why I get on my mat, so I can loosen up, so I can lighten up physically, energetically, and emotionally, so I can be more mindful in my everyday life, more intentional. Take a big breath in here, and a long breath out. Release your hands, walk your feet closer together to touch and rise to stand. Come all the way up. Reach your hands high. Lift your heart. Look up. Even go back up. Big inhale. Hands to your heart. Exhale. Set your gaze. Lower your gaze or close your eyes. Set an intention for your practice today if you like. And together, let's take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Once more, big inhale. And a big exhale. On your inhale, sweep your hands high, reach up. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Hands to your mat, step back to your high push-up. So if you're anything like me, that extra breath in Utkatasana, that was me thinking about what should my intention be today. And I would say, let's forget about that. Our intention will find us. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, forward, halfway down, low push-up, chaturanga. Pause here. You can drop your knees or come all the way down. Inhale, upward facing dog, maybe your cobra or your low cobra. Exhale, back to your downward dog or your child's pose. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. I'm not saying forget about intention. I'm just saying let's stop thinking quite so much. Okay, let's be in our bodies. Let's breathe and move. And yes, intention will find us. Because there is intention in showing up right here, right now. Take another big inhale. Exhale. Step or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Inhale. Rise up, lift and reach. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. Hands to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Downward dog or your child's pose. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. A big inhale. And a big exhale. Once more, a deep breath in. Fill up. Exhale. Step or jump forward. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Inhale all the way up to stand. Hands high. Heart lifts. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. Chaturanga low push-up. You can step or jump back. You can drop your knees. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Set your gaze or close your eyes. Let your heels soften your toes. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Another big inhale. Exhale. Walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Inhale all the way up. Rise and reach and lift. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Downward dog or your child's pose. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. A big inhale. And a big exhale. Once more, deep breath in, fill up. Exhale, walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up, lift up and be lifted up. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up, exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog, exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Another big inhale here, fill up. Exhale, walk or jump forward. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Utkatasana, chair pose. Sit down, bend your knees, set your feet, draw your low belly in up, lift your heart up, take a big inhale, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale, high push up to low push up, exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog, exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot steps forward. Warrior one, spin your back foot flat. Set your feet, bend your front knee, lengthen through your back leg. Ground down and lift up. Take a really big inhale here. Exhale, hands down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward dog. Left foot steps forward. Warrior one. Set your feet, adjust your feet. Set your foundation. Create your foundation. That's what we're doing with this practice. We're creating a foundation for ourselves, for our day, for our lives. Take one more big inhale here. Exhale, hands come down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Another big inhale here. Exhale, walk or jump forward. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Utkatasana, chair pose. Sit down, lift up, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up, exhale. Inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward dog. Right foot steps, warrior one, Virabhadrasana. Rise up. Exhale, hands come to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot steps, warrior one. Rise up, reach up. Exhale, hands come back down. Chaturanga, low push up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Right foot again, warrior one. Rise up. Now add in your warrior two. A little more space between your feet. Track your front knee over your front ankle. Lengthen through your back leg. Lengthen through your arms and your fingers and really just check in. Is your mind full? Are you stuck in your mind? Can you create a little space? Feel where you are. Feel your feet, your toes. Feel your fingers, your breath. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Spin your palms to the sky. Take your right hand high. Reverse your warrior. Reach up and go back. Keep that deep end in your front knee. Long and strong through your back leg. Lift through your right side body. Take a big inhale here. Exhale. Hands down to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot steps. Warrior one. Rise up. Open out. Warrior two. And yeah, you can add in some space between your feet. Feel for lengthening through your arms. Space between your fingers. Space between your toes, right? So those little spaces that we overlook. When we are in our heads, when our minds are full. As we tune in to this breath, take a big breath in. And a long breath out. We can be right here, right now. We can be present, full of intention, without even having to think about it. Spin your palms to the sky and take your left hand high, reverse your warrior. Find a place for your right hand. It might be your back leg. It might be the top of your left thigh. Lift up and then go back. Take a big inhale. Exhale. Hands down to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Or your child's pose. You can always add in child's pose. Add in variations. Add an extra breath. Take one more big inhale here. Exhale, walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Sit down, lift up, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up, exhale. Inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward dog. Right foot steps, warrior one, rise up, open out, warrior two. Right hand high, reverse your warrior. Exhale, hands to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot steps, warrior one. I love sun salutations. Open out to your warrior two. Left hand high, reverse your warrior. I hope you do too. Exhale, hands to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Right foot steps again, warrior one. Open out, warrior two. Right hand high, reverse. Side angle, Parsva Konasana. Right elbow on your right thigh, left hand high. You can slide your right hand down. Inside or outside the front foot, maybe to a block. Maybe tented fingers, or even your right hand on your right ankle. Reach your left arm a little higher. Let your left arm be long. Back leg long. Long through your spine and the sides of your body. And open to the front of your body, opening your heart. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Now, extend your top arm forward, so keep lengthening. Not pushing or forcing to lengthen, but in your body and feeling. Grounded and supported, spacious here. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. And breathe in and breathe out. And soften your toes. Take your top arm back up. Wrap it around behind your back. Come on into your half bind or your full bind. So why soften your toes? Why hang on with your toes? Why hang on to all of that stuff in your head when you can be right here, right now, and be in your strength and be in your power? Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Reach your top arm back up. Let it bring you up to your warrior two. Straighten your right leg. Pivot your toes towards the side edge of your mat. Feet parallel or pigeon toes. My pants are falling down. Interlace your fingers at your low back. You can add a towel or strap between your hands. Roll your shoulders back. Lift your chest and your heart. A big inhale. Fold forward as you exhale. And so shoulder rinse to your own degree here. Soften your toes. Feel if you can let your head drop. So really, soften your toes. It's one of those places where we tend to hang on and we don't even notice. Same with your jaw, clenching your jaw. When you soften those little places, you release that energy. And then you have more energy to use in a way that you want to use it. Take a deep breath in. And a big breath out. Release your hands here. Come halfway up. Walk your hands towards your right toes. Pivot around towards the front edge of your mat. Step your left foot up to meet your right. Set your feet at about hips width distance. Peace fingers hook your big toes. Palms face each other. Halfway lift as you inhale. Lengthen and fold as you exhale. If it doesn't work to hold your toes, more of a ragdoll or even more of a flat back. And you might come a little bit forward into the balls of your feet without hanging on with your toes. Instead, your fingers hanging onto your toes, but gently. So it's more about connection. Take a big breath in. Then a long breath out. Release your toes. Walk your feet closer together to touch. Rise to stand. Come on up. Reach your hands up. Lift up. Draw your hands to your heart. Come on into your tree pose. Right foot standing. Sole of your left foot somewhere on the inside of your right leg. And then when you're ready, you can take your hands up overhead or out to the sides. Take your time here. Here's another place where you might find yourself hanging out with your toes. Soften your toes. Take up more space with your standing foot. And then you'll actually have more support for yourself. Draw your low belly in and up. Soften your shoulders. Now keep your left knee lifted, but point it forward. And extend your left foot straight out in front of you. Press through your heel. Breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Bend your left knee. Now, warrior 3. And it's okay if you're a little tippy. Taking that left foot back behind you. Press out through your left heel. You can extend your hands forward, upper arms around your ears. You can also bring your hands to your heart or to your hips. Pay special attention of your low back. If there's any kind of strain in your low back, bring your hands to your heart or to your hips. Now really long and strong through this right leg. Take one more big inhale. It's okay if you touch down. Exhale, drop back to your crescent lunge. Reach up here. Lift up, bend into your front knee, long through your back leg. Take a big breath in. Open out, warrior 2. Take your right hand high, reverse your warrior. Exhale, hands down to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Here, come on forward to your high push-up, high plank. Right hand under your right shoulder. Heels to your right. Side plank, Vashtistasana. Stack or stagger your feet. You can even drop the bottom knee. Extend your left arm forward. Lift your left leg. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, elbow and knee come towards each other. Maybe they touch. Inhale, extend out. Left leg lengthens, left arm lengthens. Belly in and up. Exhale, elbow and knee touch. Inhale, extend out. Exhale, elbow and knee touch. One more time. Inhale, extend out and hold. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, left hand comes down. High push-up. Pause. Now, take it over to the left. Vashtistasana. Side plank. Right arm goes high. You can drop the bottom knee here with your right hand. Draw your right knee up towards your chest. So different variation. And if you want to catch your right big toe with your peace fingers, you can. You can extend your right foot to the right or even up towards the sky. You can also still be holding your right knee. Breathe for 3, 2. Now, come on around. Right foot steps up. You land in your runner's lunge. Adjust your feet. Rise up to your crescent lunge. So it's okay if the transition was a little rocky. Tap into your breath. Feel your foundation here. Draw your hands to your heart. Take a big inhale. Twist to your right. Left elbow towards the outside of your right thigh. Hands can stay together. They can open up. You can come into a bind or a half bind. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Breathe in And breathe out. Big inhale. Big exhale. On your next inhale, come up and around to your warrior two. Take your right hand high, reverse. Exhale. Hands down to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog or your child's pose. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Sometimes the transitions are rocky. Sometimes the practice is really challenging, right? But that's why we practice. So that when things are rocky and uncertain, we can find our inner balance, cultivate our strength and some ease and grace. Take one more big inhale here. Exhale. Step or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Utkatasana. Chair pose. Sit down. Lift up. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Left foot steps. Warrior one. Rise up. Open out. Warrior two. Left hand high. Reverse. Exhale, hands to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Right foot steps. Warrior one, rise up. Open out. Warrior two. Right hand high, reverse. Exhale, hands to your mat. Chaturanga, low push-up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot again. Warrior one, rise up. Warrior two. Left hand high. Reverse your warrior, side angle, Parsva Konasana. Left elbow, left thigh, right hand high. Here again, you can slide your left hand down. I like to slide the bottom hand down. I like this opening. Lengthening through both arms. Opening across the front of my body. Grounded and supported, opening my heart. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where you have your left hand or your left elbow. Really feel what works for you. Can you feel your breath? Can you feel grounded? Can you feel for opening up? Take a big breath in and a long breath out. Now extend your right arm forward, right arm tracks over your ear. Check in with a bend in your front knee. Left knee over ankle. Check in with your right foot. Roll the baby toe side of your right foot down to your mat and lengthen through your right leg. Lengthening through the right side body, right shoulder rolls back. Now take your right arm back up and wrap it around behind your back. Come on into your half bind or your full bind. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. And breathe in and breathe out. Soften your toes, breathe in and breathe out. Keep that big bend in your front knee. Reach your top arm back up. Come up to your warrior two. Now straighten your left leg. Pivot your toes towards the side edge of your mat. Feet parallel or pigeon-toed. You can interlace your fingers at your low back. Work with a different variation if you like. Take a big inhale. Fold forward as you exhale. You might soften your knees. Another shoulder rinse here or a different variation. If you want to stick in your crow or your tripod, you can do that here. Take a long breath in and a long breath out. Once more, a big inhale. As you exhale, release your hands. Come halfway up. Walk your hands towards your left toes. Pivot around towards the front edge of your mat. Right foot steps to meet your left. Feet at about hips width distance. This time, slide your hands under your feet, palms up, Vashtistasana. Fingertips towards your heels. Here you can add in a halfway lift for some length. Lengthen and fold. Again, the option for more of a ragdoll or more of a flat back. If you do come into the forward folds, feel if you can let your head drop. Feel if you can let your head drop. Feel if you can tap into this breath. A big breath in and a long breath out. And then you are more mindful. Your thinking mind, hopefully less full in this moment. Take a breath in And a breath out. Take your hands up under your feet. Walk your feet closer together to touch and rise to stand. Come all the way up. Reach up. Draw your hands to your heart here. Set your gaze. Set your left foot. And come on into your tree pose, Vashtistasana. You can land your right foot anywhere on your left leg. It might be that your right toes are on your mat, your right foot on your left ankle, or maybe it's high on your inner thigh. And if it works, keep lifting up. Reach your arms up, any hand variation. Let the crown of your head reach up towards the sky. Let your heart lift here. Low belly draws in and up. That's really helpful physically. And your standing leg engaged. Now keep your right knee lifted, point it forward, and extend your right foot forward. Press out through your right heel. So watch out for tipping backwards. Draw your low belly in and up to lift your right leg for 5, 4, 3, 2. Bend your right knee now. Warrior 3. Start to tip forward. Extend your right leg back behind you. Lengthen through both legs. If your arms are forward, your biceps are around your ears, your low belly draws in and up. But remember, you can bring your hands to your heart or to your hips. Now, one more big inhale, back to your crescent lunge. Land. Add a little space right to left between your feet. Left knee over left ankle. Take a big inhale. Open out. Warrior 2. Left hand high, reverse your warrior. Exhale, hands down to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Come on forward to your high push-up. Side plank, left side, left hand down. Right arm goes up. Stack or stagger your feet. Option to drop that bottom knee is a really nice option for support. Extend your right arm forward. Lift your right leg. Belly and up. Big inhale as you exhale. Right elbow, right knee touch each other or come close together. Inhale, extend out. Keep that right leg lifted. Exhale, elbow and knee touch. Inhale, extend out and lengthen. Exhale, touch. Inhale, extend out, lengthen, pause. Right hand comes down, right foot down, back to your plank. Now, over to the right. Right hand down, left arm goes up. Here, draw your left knee up towards your chest with your left hand. So you can catch hold of that left knee and hold it there. Or grab your left big toe. Stay here. You can extend the left foot over to the left or take it up towards the sky. Find your variation. Breathe. Take a big inhale. Now that left foot comes around. Runner's lunge. Rise up to your crescent lunge. Bring your hands to your heart and twist to your left. Right elbow towards the outside of your left thigh. Back knee lifted or lowered. Hands can stay together or they can open up. Maybe you stick in a half bind or a full bind. Maybe you stick in a child's pose. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. Breathe in and breathe out. On your next inhale, come up and around to your warrior 2. Take your left hand high reverse. Exhale, hands down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. One more big inhale. Exhale, step or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Lift up, reach up, fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga, low push-up. Step or jump back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bring your feet together and forward. Take your right leg up to the sky. Bend your right knee. Your down dog hip opener. So if you want to flip your dog, go for it. Let that foot pull you over. If you want to bring your left knee down, bring your left knee down. Now if you're over, come on back around. Take your right leg up. High push up, right knee above and outside your right elbow. Little tap here. Up and back, three-legged dog. High push up, draw your knee into your chest. Squeeze in. Up and back, three-legged dog. High push up, right knee above and outside your left elbow. One more time, up and back, three-legged dog. Now your half pigeon. Right knee comes forward, left leg walks back. Sometimes there's wiggle room with this right foot. Little wiggle room with your hips. Take a big inhale. Lengthen and fold. And if the variation on your back works better, set that up. Notice if your thinking mind is, well, full of thoughts about what you should do here, what you shouldn't do. I shouldn't adjust. I shouldn't use a prop. I shouldn't fidget. Well, yeah. It's nice to settle in and slow down. I shouldn't be thinking. We think. And that's what we do. We think and we plan and we worry. It's part of what we do. It isn't all that we are. We are balance. We are grace. We are strength and ease. We are joy. So it might be those qualities that you allow yourself to feel. And it's okay if you start thinking about it, but then just notice that and come back and feel your breath. Feel yourself softening. And it's funny because as you soften, you do become stronger. And take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Once more here, breathe in. And breathe out. Set your hands under your shoulders and make your way back to your downward facing dog. So if you like a three-legged dog or vinyasa, add that in. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Bring your feet together and forward. Take your left leg high. Bend your left knee for your down dog hip opener. And you might flip. You might drop the right knee. Take a breath or two. Take your time. And come on into your half pigeon. Mindful of the transition. Notice if you're thinking, oh, I should do this. I can do more. Just feel it. Feel where there's space. Take advantage of it. Strong, steady breath. Feel that right here, right now. You are right here, right now. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. A big inhale, fill up. And a big exhale, empty out. Take a deep breath in, fill up. And a full exhale. Set your hands under your shoulders, come on up. Sweep your back leg out and around in front of you and lie down on your back. And I'm going to fix my mat because it's been distracting during this practice. There are so many distractions when we practice. Lie on your back, set up for your bridge or your wheel. And that's why we practice, so that we can be faced with distraction and challenge and keep coming back to our breath, to our intention. Keep coming back to our center. Bridge your wheel here. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. Breathe in and breathe out. One more big inhale. And as you exhale, gently lower down. Come onto your back. Soles of your feet together, knees to the sides for Supta Baddha Konasana. Take a big inhale. And a full exhale. We can keep coming back to our center, our balance, so we can be a grounding and supporting force for each other and for others. Moving from here right into your Shavasana. You can take your legs up or straight out. Soften your toes, your fingers, soften your jaw. Take one more big breath in. Empty out. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Just bring some gentle movement back to your body. Draw your knees to your chest. Roll to one side and slowly make your way to seated. Draw your hands to your heart. Set your gaze, lower your gaze, or close your eyes. And together, let's take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Drawing your thumbs to your forehead, to your third eye center. Together we say, Namaste. All right. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for joining me for today's Friday Power Flow. It's challenging. There's a lot of distractions. Your mind gets full, but I know I feel better. I hope you do too. I'm Heather. I'm the Bent Yogi. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. And I'll see you on your mat.